spiritual path. In the heart of a bustling city, amidst the noise and chaos of modern life, there lived a man named Siddharth. He was a successful businessman, admired by many for his wealth and power. Yet deep within his soul, Siddharth felt a profound emptiness, a longing for something more meaningful than material success. One fateful evening, as Siddharth sat alone in his luxurious penthouse, contemplating the purpose of his existence, he heard a gentle voice within him whispering, "There is more to life than what meets the eye. Seek the path of the spirit, and you shall find true fulfillment." Moved by this inner calling, Siddharth embarked on a journey of self-discovery, determined to unravel the mysteries of the spiritual realm. He sold his possessions, bid farewell to his old life, and set out into the unknown, guided only by the light of his inner truth. His journey led him to the distant mountains, where wise sages dwelled in serene solitude. Siddharth humbly approached one of these sages, a venerable old man with eyes that sparkled with ancient wisdom. "Master," Siddharth said, bowing before the sage, "I seek knowledge of the spiritual path. Will you teach me?" The sage smiled kindly and welcomed Siddharth into his humble abode. For years, Siddharth lived with the sage, learning the ways of meditation, mindfulness, and inner peace. He studied ancient texts, practiced rigorous disciplines, and delved deep into the recesses of his own consciousness. Through hardship and revelation, Siddharth began to glimpse the true nature of reality. He saw that all beings were interconnected, that love was the essence of existence, and that enlightenment was not a destination but a journey of awakening. But just as Siddharth felt he was nearing the culmination of his quest, tragedy struck. The sage who had been his guide and mentor passed away, leaving Siddharth alone once more. Heartbroken yet undeterred, Siddharth continued his journey, wandering through forests, traversing deserts, and climbing treacherous peaks. Along the way, he encountered fellow seekers, some lost and disillusioned, others filled with zeal and determination. Together they shared stories, exchanged wisdom, and supported one another on the winding path of the spirit. Through laughter and tears, triumphs and tribulations, Siddharth forged deep bonds of friendship and camaraderie. As the years passed, Siddharth's understanding of the spiritual path deepened. He came to realize that enlightenment was not an escape from the world, but an immersion in its beauty and suffering, a compassionate embrace of all that is. At last, weary yet exhilarated, Siddharth reached the summit of a sacred mountain, where a temple stood bathed in golden light. With tears of gratitude streaming down his face, he knelt before the altar and offered thanks to the divine presence that had guided him every step of the way. In that moment of surrender, Siddharth experienced a profound awakening, a merging of his individual self with the boundless consciousness of the universe. He saw that he was not separate from the cosmos, but an integral part of its eternal tapestry. Filled with a sense of profound peace and inner harmony, Siddharth descended from the mountain and returned to the world from which he had once fled. But he was no longer the same man who had embarked on his journey so many years ago. Now, Siddharth walked with a quiet confidence, radiating a presence that touched the hearts of all who crossed his path. He shared his wisdom freely, offering guidance and solace to those in need, and lived each moment with a profound sense of purpose and joy. And though his earthly journey eventually came to an end, Siddharth's spirit lived on, a beacon of light for all who dared to seek the path of the heart. For in the end, he had discovered that the true essence of the spiritual path lies not in reaching some distant goal, but in embracing the infinite journey of love, wisdom, and self-discovery that unfolds within each and every soul.